Good morning, everyone. This is Lisa from Happytohook Creations, and yeah, I'm relying on an awful lot of my lighting in here. I've got all three of them on because, as you know, the time changed last night, and of course, I was up bright and early, even though you're supposed to be getting an extra hour's worth of sleep. So I went ahead and just got up. I'm ready for church, and I decided I'd better make a video because we're going shopping after. Not for anything fabulous, just stuff we need around the house. Oh, Sam's Club. I love going to Sam's Club. If we had a Costco, I'd love going there. So anyway, hi to all my subscribers. Hello, hello. Thank you all for being here so much. From my very first subscriber to my newest subscriber. I appreciate your support, and you're very welcome to this channel. Now, oops. Today is Sunday. It is the 5th of November. And I was having internet issues yesterday. I had to put up a Hobie video. It was not, I don't know what it was. It was crazy. So there's going to be several videos that are going to be popping up. Just an FYI. Anyway, if today, November 5th, is your birthday, happy birthday to you. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you both. I hope you guys enjoy your day, have fun, spend it with people you love or whom you love, or both. And yeah, have that favorite meal or that favorite dessert. Do it. You deserve it. I like my new mug because it's tall. This is like my church mug. I've just been like kind of using it a lot. And but I like logos on this side too. They had mugs on sale at Hobby Lobby, you guys. I wanted so much to get some. Oh, they got new Grinch ones too. Oh, I just like mugs. I don't know. You know who else? Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter. She likes mugs too. Oh, Z from Zelda and RJ3. She likes mugs too. I love them. I love them. So anyway, enough about mugs. Okay, so yesterday was my craft show. This was for an event that's called New Hope. It helps with animal shelters. And this is year 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this was my 4th year. But it was the first year that we were in a new location. So before we were in kind of cramped quarters, and it's called the Fox Brewery. So it's kind of small. It's for like small receptions that they use it for that. Excuse me. And I think it's a nightclub or something because they have a bar. I mean, I don't drink, but they have a bar on the other end. But it was really tight because it's like my table would be here and I'd be like right next to somebody else. And it was hard to kind of maneuver because there were so many vendors and not enough space. Totally the opposite this time. I love the new place. It's as soon as you walk in. So it's at our community college at one of our buildings. So when we were setting up, you walked into the doors and then she had vendors. The Amish always cook over here in this section, and always have like coffee and donuts or, you know, whatever. Biscuits and gravy to die for. And I think lunch was like chicken and noodles. So they're on the left-hand side, and then it starts immediately with vendors. Then you go into another room with more vendors. That's where I was. Ugh, I got to get some allergy pills, y'all. It's getting nuts. Anyway. Oh, and today I am drinking... What am I drinking? Oh my gosh, French vanilla. No, cinnamon French toast. That's what it is. I knew it's something French in it. It had something French. Anyway, the room was much nicer. I ran into a lot of vendors that I saw at like 2 or 3 vendors ago. And we all agreed that it was much nicer. So we told the coordinator, Susie, we're like, yeah, if you can get back here next year, we're going to just sign me up. Send me the paperwork. I'm in. It was great. It was a really short one though. It started at 9 and it ended at 2. It was $40 to get in, and I made that with one sale. So I made that fee back in less than an hour after it started because I took, and of course, everything's still in the car, you guys, because, you know, I had a lot of stuff going on. I usually unload it, check it, and put more stock in and then load it back up. But I haven't done that yet. But I know that you guys remember last year for Christmas, I got a bunch of merino wool skeins. And then I purchased some that had like the matching pom-poms with it. Well, because it was merino wool, I separated them. I put those on the table. So if you look at the picture, oh my gosh, and that gosh awful tablecloth, it had stains all on it, but there was nothing else. 8-foot table. She said 6 foot. It was 8 foot. So there's no way that my tablecloths fit, and I have matching tablecloths. I was so upset. But anyway, back to the story. So what was I talking about? Oh, let me get a drink of coffee so my brain doesn't get foggy. Oh my gosh. It was really nice though. But anyway, I think I showed you guys like the green hat with the really pretty, I want to say it's almost like a hunter green. I had that one. I had purple, well, like lavender with different colors. That's the one that was sold first. So when you look in the picture, if you notice on the left-hand side, there's a few pom-pom hats with, I think I had cowls in front of that, the triangle cowls, or it's fall y'all cowls. That's the pattern that I use from Claire, Crochet by Claire. But those I made with wool or a wool blend. So I kept those on the left-hand side of the table. Of course, I didn't have a signage for it because I usually don't take them. I usually just sell my wool items in my Etsy shop only. So anybody that came up, they're like, they go straight to those hats and those cows. And so I'm like, I just want to let you know, this is 100% wool. This is merino wash wool. And, you know, I give her the whole spiel. And she's like, okay, how much is it? And I go, well, because it's merino wool, it's going to be $45. She bought it without even thinking. She didn't even blink. So I was like, wow, okay. And then I had another customer that came in about an hour or so later. She bought another merino wool hat and a cowl. Yeah. So I was really excited because I usually don't. So now I'm thinking, why don't I ever take wool? So I'll take and I only took, I think, four or five hats and 3 cowls. That's it. I didn't take any other wool. Everything else was like acrylic or cotton. But it's just so great because the second lady, she was like, I also need a cowl as well. And I'm like, okay, well, these are the ones that I have that are wool since you're buying a wool hat. She's like, well, it'll be really warm. I love, you know, warm hats. And I thought, yeah, that wool will keep you warm. All right. And I know you guys are wondering, so I'm just going to tell you, I took, oh my gosh, how many? I lost count. I think I took 10. I'd have to count them on the table, 10 or 11 chickens. And I sold half of them. I sold 6. So, and I was really happy with that. I didn't sell any octos. I had 2 big octos, 1 big monster. And then I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 5 little octos. So I didn't sell any of those. The chickens were the hit. I sold my 0 loveys. I had 1 left that was in a bag. And then somebody, when they saw the picture on Facebook, they were like, hey, do you still have that lovey? And I go, I only have 1 left in the bag. And I was going to put it, because, you know, you replenish. She was like, okay, I'll take it. So I got to check Five Below and see if they've got any more of those. You know, with Christmas coming up, it would be nice. So, I'm getting some kind of a text message. Anyway, I think I turned that off. Anyway, guys, it was a very successful craft show. It was very busy. I was not expecting that because it's a new location and some people don't want to come on. It's, you know, at the other end of town, but we put signs up. I even let them put a sign in my yard because my street's pretty busy. So, you know, people are coming and going, and she set it so that it's facing east and west. So that way anybody that is either going one way or the other will see that there's a sign there and it'll tell you where the craft show is going to be at. So I sold 7 dishcloths, 3 loveys. Okay, 7 dishcloths, 3 loveys. I sold 2 wool hats, 1 wool cowl, 1 regular cowl. Just regular just means non-wool, like acrylic. And I always make my cowls, I either double up with a number 4 weight to make it thicker, or I use a bulky, a 5, to make my cowls with, because they work up better. And one of the cowls was a button cowl. So I had a combination of both. So I sold one of the button cowls. Oh, and my snake. I sold my snake. The only one I ever made. But I made a green snake and it sold. People kept picking it up, the little kids. And the mom's like, no, 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 put that down. No, you don't need a snake. And the lady right across from me kept looking. So after the 3rd or 4th person that looked at it, she said, okay, is this the only snake you have? And I said, yeah. She goes, I better get it, because I keep seeing people pick it up and I think, I need to get that snake for my nephew. So she came over and picked it up. So that was exciting for me. So I mean, I'll make another one. It wasn't, I'm not saying I don't like making them, but maybe I'll make like 1 or 2. We'll see. So anyway, there was that. I sold one of my lavender chair vests for children, the 4 toddler size. I sold one of those. That was purple. I love purple. And I made it out of that ice cream yarn that was discontinued by Lion Brand. Oh my gosh. Those are just so darling. I need little babies. I need some littles to put stuff on. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I sold 2 market bags, 1 towel ring, and there was something else that I was forgetting. Oh, and the name is escaping me. Victrina. I had a Victrina beanie that I made, and then I made like a cowl to go with it, so I sold it as a set. The Victrina beanie is a pattern that is by Rel of the Dabbling Hook. I will put her link in the description box below if she isn't already there. I think she's already in there because I watch her. I mean, I watch so many. If I put them all on there, it wouldn't fit. I'm just saying. But Rel is definitely there because I have several of her patterns that I've purchased. And I really like her Victrina beanie. So I did sell one of those. And I think that's it. I mean, I'm just want to... Was that everything? Yeah, because my paper is in there, so I'm trying to remember. The 2 wool hats, the wool cowl, the chickens. Oh, and 2 Beetlejuice hats. So 2 Beetlejuice hats, and now that reminds me, all my Grinch stuff sold. I only had 6 items, right? I had 4 headbands with my little Grinch tags. Where are they at? They're in here, and my tripod broke, so it's on my little thing I was telling you guys about. So see those? That's why I had those. So I had them on my hats. I had 2 hats, sold those. And then I had 4 of the headbands. I think I showed that in my Frog It or Finish It video from last week. It was just red, white, and green. Red, white, and green, I think, or something. Those colors were in there. So what I did was I put one of those on the end of each one on the side. All gone. So I'll have to make more of those. Even though Halloween is over, I really didn't think my Beetlejuice hats would sell. So I was really excited about that. I mean, I only had 2. I wasn't going to make a bunch because Halloween was over and it's not a Christmas item, but they both sold. So yay! I was really excited. And I've got another craft show coming up, this Saturday. Well, this Friday. This is the one in Mount Zion, Illinois. And it's Friday night. It's kind of like you set up and then they allow the public to come in and shop between 7 and 9 o'clock. Now, they always start early. You always have to set up early. So I will be there probably at 5, getting everything set up in my spot, have everything ready, and then just kind of walk around and shop and see what's there. Because there are, I think, 60 vendors is what she told me. There's going to be a lot of vendors there. And this is November, so people will definitely be shopping for Christmas. So I am going to make up, even though I have 6 chickens, I think I need to make at least 6 more. Well, you know, replenish what I sold. And then my boss, Amanda, yeah, I have an Amanda and Jessica at home. I'm sure I've mentioned this. And I have Amanda and a Jessica at work. So work Amanda called me and she says, Lisa, what do you think about making me a weighted chicken? And I was like, you know, several of my subscribers mentioned making, you know, a doorstop. That's what she wanted. And I said, so I'll definitely have to check into it. She's like, if you can make me a doorstop chicken, I will buy it from you. So when we leave church today, we're going to go, and one person said put pinto beans, one said a bag of rice. I've never made a doorstop. So if you guys will have a suggestion, if you've made them, what works best, please put that in the description box below, because I have absolutely no idea. I just know that it can't be anything I just pour in there. It has to be in a bag, obviously. So safety reasons for animals and children, but that way it doesn't escape. It'll just stay in a little baggie or something. I put it in there and cinch it up. So if you guys make doorstops, let me know. It doesn't have to be a chicken, but if you crochet a doorstop, what do you use to weight it down with? I'm curious about that. My hands are a little, I love my mango. I don't know, just sometimes you just need it. Oh, anyway. Okay, so I'm trying to think of what else. So I definitely have to replenish my all my Grinch stuff. Oh, I did have 4 Grinch headbands, but I also had a ear warmer, like a Grinch that I made. So what I did was I crocheted green on one side, going widthwise up. Then I stopped, and then I did a row of white and a row of red, a row of white and a row of red. Cinched them together with a little twisty thing, and then put a Grinch on it, and it sold too. So Grinch is definitely in. I'm glad. I like the Grinch. Jack's been called the Grinch a few times. My brother Tracy calls him the Grinch all the time during the holidays. He's not really a Grinch, but you know, it's terms of endearment. What can I tell you? Okay, so, and let's see. I think that's it. Now, if you guys have something that really sells great around this time of year, if you do craft shows in the fall, and even at Christmas time, I only have one next month that's on the 2nd. It's on the 2nd of December. So I have one next weekend, and then I have one the weekend after that on the 18th, and then I'm done till December 2nd. So yeah, if you guys have any, you know, fun, quick projects that you like to do, let me know. I also have to make some more of my regular headbands. So I was looking, just, it's not craft, it's kind of sort of craft show related, because I want to make some more for the craft show. But those headbands that I wear all the time, you know, one day, I don't know, I looked back like 3 years ago, and I'm wearing this headband. So just one day, I just wanted to make something that was really quick. It was cold outside. We were heading to church, and I wanted something to put on my head to keep my ears warm. I wore it all day because it was cold the whole day. But I made like the half double crochets, and then the middle section I wanted like to be textured, and then I just mirrored it at the top. And then I liked it so much, I just started making them all my headbands like that. And then you guys really are interested in that. So I am at this moment working on getting a tutorial together. Now, I've never done a tutorial, so I don't want anybody telling me how choppy it is, or, oh my gosh, it's not professional. I'm not a professional tutorial maker, but I am going to show you how I make it and how it should look when it's finished, because I do fold it together, cinch it up, and make it into a twist headband. So as long as you guys are interested in doing that, I'm definitely going to do it. And then if that one goes well, I will do a Shrek tutorial also. But it will not in any means be anything professional. I just want to share it with you because you guys have shown interest, and I appreciate you for that. So I'm going to do it. Anyway, it will probably be next weekend. Next week sometime, getting it edited, and because you got to stop, and boy, there's a lot to do in a tutorial, I think. More power to you, because I don't know. Anyway, if there are patterns out there like this, which I'm sure there are, I don't know. I don't look up. I just think if you've crocheted for a long time, look at all of you when I've asked about something that you guys have posted on Facebook, or even in your comments, I'm like, that sounds great. Is that your own pattern? Is it something? And they're like, nah, just winged it. We do that. We're crafters. We do it all the time. We're always going to be thinking about making something, and it's at the same time, you know, across the continent, there could be someone else doing that same one. I have not seen this headband anywhere else, but if it's out there, It's out there. I did mine, like I said, it's been about 3 years or so. I just whipped it up. Everybody knows what the stitches are: half double crochet, front and back post, double crochet. So yeah. So there's that too, because I don't want to step on anyone's toes. If there is a tutorial out there, that's great. But this is just something that, like I said, I wanted something to wear. I whipped it up, and there you have it. So, yeah. So thank you guys for, showing interest, because I will get that together for you. I do not like having that heater on. I'm sorry. I get distracted. I don't like being hot. Jack turned it down. He does that to me a lot, He's like, it's cold in here. And I tell him, get a blanket. Put a blanket on your shoulders. I don't know. You see all this hair? It's like a heater, people. My neck's all hot, and but it's only 34 degrees outside, so that's why. Anyway, so craft show results. You've had chatting. I'm gonna let you go. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay healthy. Be happy. And I will see you when I see you. Happy hooking, everyone. Bye-bye.